Welcome back to Mercenaries, Wesker Midnight on Prison. So we're finally getting back down into the final two of Mercenaries. It's about goddamn time because it's been 5 years. I started this series back in December of 2015. Lots happened in the past 5 years. Nonetheless, it's finally coming to an end. I do very much thank everybody for, the people that watch these videos. Thank you, first and foremost. Thank you for sticking around, not only for me taking 5 years to finish this, but, having years in between my videos and you guys still watch. I do actually read comments every now and then. I use YouTube every single day, so I still get notifications on comments and I still do read them. I don't always reply, especially not recently. I haven't. But I do read them at the very least. So, if you won't ever reach out, feel free to, because I read most of them. I haven't really read any of my personal messages. I don't really even know if you still do that on YouTube. They've made so many damn changes. I just never really check. But, so my last video, Sony Vegas actually started to it didn't crash on me, but it froze up the video, so I couldn't see how it was ending. I don't know what score I got. I'm assuming it was probably just an S. So Wesker Midnight is a pretty strong character. His melee moves are very useful, racking up time. Every kill you get with a melee move, you get 5 seconds. The combination of melee and combos is pretty strong. I mean, that's one of the best things you can do. That's the best thing you can do in here on this game mode is melee and combos at the same time, of course. And another thing you can do to optimize just your time is in the middle of meleeing, edit your loadout. It takes a little bit to get in the groove of things. Like, whenever I do it, you'll see throughout the video, while meleeing somebody, I'll discard something, I'll reload my weapon. Hell, sometimes I'll open it up and realize there's really nothing for me even to do, so I just close back out of it. In the last video, I was about to start talking about Resident Evil 3. Now, this is the third video I've recorded today, so I obviously haven't read any comments on the other videos regarding what you guys think, but if I do anything for Resident Evil 3, it's going to be after Resident Evil 2, because I don't want to start doing that two things at once again, not until I'm well back into the routine of YouTube. So if I do anything, it's going to be after Resident Evil 2. I'm just curious if you guys even care at this point. And I mean that in the sense of I'm just bad at YouTube. I mean, it just is what it is. I am going to get the game and play it. And more than likely, I'm probably going to get the game and play it without making any recordings of it or anything like that. So it'll more likely be like Resident Evil 2. I had down to a science for the hardest difficulty. I actually hand wrote my guide. And what's funny is that I'm going to have to go back. I played the game not too long ago, and I was so rusty because I forgot everything. So I'm going to actually have to go back and practice my own guide before I start recording again. Because I wanted that guide to be comprehensive, easy to follow, and to the point, like how maybe my Resident Evil 4 guide was. I don't want it to be a blind playthrough of, anything like that, because that's not really a guide, that's just a playthrough. That's probably, if I do anything with Resident Evil 3, it'll probably be along the same lines. I'm gonna play it by ear and see what happens. So that obviously means I'm gonna miss out on that sweet, sweet YouTube money of coming out with videos as soon as the game comes out. But at this point, I don't think any of that really matters. At least on my end. I might, maybe, if I get some sort of inspiration or creative ideas, make a standoff videos of Resident Evil 3. But I couldn't imagine what it would be other than like a compilation of me getting fucked by Nemesis. Watching this gameplay and I'm just kind of like at a lost words. There's no way. I don't know. I need to get back into Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries and pick up some of the slack, because if I get back into Reunion, I got so much to like relearn. I mean, I suppose most of it's muscle memory, but if I do recall correctly, the Reunion maps are different layouts for like the pickups, which will throw me off. Oh, really? The only map I really like playing is Public Assembly. It's just open and easy to play. Prison's definitely not my least favorite. It's not my go-to. Resident Evil 5 had a lot of weird mercenary maps. It had some pretty decent ones, and then just a lot of just ones I don't care for. I feel like Resident Evil 4 had a pretty solid, I mean they only had 4 maps, but they were all pretty solid. Of course Waterworld was pretty nutty. I still get comments on Waterworld Leon all the time, talking about how hard it is, and that game is like 15 years old now and people are still struggling with it. It's a challenging map. No maps on here really stood out to me as Resident Evil 5's Waterworld, you know what I mean? They're all just kind of... I guess this one might be the most difficult because of the red executioner, but the 2 Chainsaw Magician, the ship one, I can't even think of what the name's called. That's pretty difficult. They're tough. I don't like them in the sense that they always get up after you kill them. But anyway, I'm on a tangent. This video's wrapping up. There's not too much left to go. Probably about a minute. I do end the video with a double S, so that's good. I'm going to stop the commentary here and let the video play out. And I'm going to finish this video up with Wesker Stars. So I'll see you guys there. Thank you all for watching and sticking around. See you in the next one.
Very nice job. Well done, soldier.